I'm sorry.
What for, Whisper?
For failing you. For failing the Shaikan. For failing the Ice Elves.
Alun told me part of the story. Will you tell me more?
I'm so ashamed. I wasn't careful enough.
What happened?
I had seen what the Nameless could do back in Underhall. From fighting them there, I began to understand how they operated. I thought I could outmaneuver them by anticipating their tactics. So I took the 2 Drakelings I had with me to start an avalanche which would sweep away the Nameless from the gates of Turganach. I reached the plateau from where I wanted to start the avalanche, but there was a soulbender there. He charmed one of the Drakelings, and they both went down fighting, starting the avalanche much too early. I killed the soulbender and hurried back to the city.
There you told the Ice Elves you had sent the Drakelings to Westgard to summon help.
I see Alun told you, but my plan had a flaw. The avalanche brought so much snow to the gates of the city that the Nameless had easy access past our defenses. We were still waiting for an answer from Westgard, which I knew wouldn't come, so I offered to go and fetch the reinforcements myself.
What happened?
I wasn't careful enough. I used a journey stone to get out of Turganach, and I jumped to the Gate of Swords. There was heavy fighting going on there, but the orcs were holding their ground. Then I jumped to Iron Fields, but I wasn't sure where to go from there. I sensed many journey stones were deactivated, until I found one in Dunmora. From there, I could reach Westgard directly, in just one jump.
But it was a trap.
It was a trap. I don't know how they managed to activate the stone, but I jumped right into the middle of an army of Erupt, Chosen, and Spikes. I think I took a few of them with me, but that was the end of Whisper the Careless.
So sad that both of you had to die in the same place.
But she died trying to save someone. I just died being a fool.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Whisper. I understand your feelings, I really do. And that's why I offer you a means of redemption.
Can there be any redemption for me?
Yes, even if you don't come with me. I'm on a mission to find something to be used against the Nameless. With the knowledge of the Shapers, we might be able to thwart their plans once and for all.
Wind should be here to be rewarded for her selfless sacrifice. I'm not even sure I could still let my bowstring sing.
Wind isn't here, but you are. Maybe you should go and talk to her while I talk to the others.
You have come far on your mission, Shaikan.
Not far enough, Sean.
And now you are looking for someone to accompany you on this mission.
You are a very perceptive woman, Sean Muir.
I have my moments, Shaikan. You know my skills. You know my attitudes. Now it's up to you to decide. Do you still want me on board?
I don't think I know enough to make that decision. I'll come back to you later.
It's strange to be summoned here.
Why is it strange that Erion wanted you here?
After all these years, when nobody seemed to be interested in what we had achieved, how we had saved the world, how we had died.
True. I know the other 5, at least by name, but I have no idea who you are.
I am Lena. Or rather, I was Lena before I was killed. I was a rune warrior, a long time ago in the Convocation Wars. When the circle vanished, some of us regained our lives and control over our runes.
I know someone you should meet then. She's different now, but her life was troubled because of her past as a rune warrior.
Who is she?
She saved the world, under the influence of the Archfire, but she lost her body in the process.
So then I should be able to meet her here.
Not exactly. Her body was lost, but not her mind. It was coalesced with that of a dragon.
A dragon?
We are Shavian, connected with dragons since generations past. But it's your fate I'm more concerned with. You said you were saving the world.
And died because of it.
Tell me more, Lena.
It all began when someone kidnapped my Queen Senwen from the entrance to Arin's lair. The Frost Weaver was sure to bring devastation to the world, as he had thousands of years before, so Senwen decided to meet him face to face. And there were evil forces at work, trying to bring back the renegade gods by freeing a field dog, who would then sacrifice Senwen, whose blood would then free Zarak and Nor and the rest of the Princes of Darkness from their prison. A rune warrior, just like myself, took it upon themselves to wield the only blade that could hurt the field dog, a blade not from this world.
The Shadow Blade?
You know him then, so you know he survived, and I did not.
I've heard him talk of a young woman who accompanied him on his journeys, until she died by the cruel hand of a field dog.
Stabbed in the back I was, and I can still feel the sting of its blade.
Would you like to save Io again? And this time with a greater chance of surviving?
I've heard of you, Shaikan. You're trying to revive people with dragon blood.
This blood that runs in our veins contains powerful magic that can heal almost any wound, and can even bring back the dead.
You mean I would be some stumbling undead thing?
No, Lena. It only works for 3 minutes after death. Your revival needs far more powerful magic.
And you would want me to come along? I think I might still remember 1 or 2 ice spells from those days. Maybe you could bring back Dunhan and Riawis too. They're both fine fighters.
Sorry, Lena, but it's just you or one of the others here. I need to talk to them now, but I might be back later to talk more.
This is all very strange.
It is the way of the Guardians, I think.
One moment I am there, with Uru and my brother by my side. The next moment I am summoned by Arian himself.
I heard of the ambush from the Hazim. I'm very sorry that you had to die too.
How? I guess you met Tario then.
Yes, Alia. He was very helpful.
Can you tell me why I'm here?
I'm on a very important mission to save all of Io from nameless demons, and Arion has offered you your life back, if you choose to help me in my quest.
A mission to save all of Io? I still remember how the great Arion had to be saved himself by my friend the Rune Warrior.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
I'm not very good at talking about myself. I guess most of it you know already. I'm Alia Arius, late Empress of Empiria and almost all of Aksu. I died after a poisoned arrow hit me in my thigh. What's more to tell?
You spoke of Uru and a brother. Is that Ishtar?
How do you know all that? Wait, now I remember. You were part of that Shaikan delegation several years ago. It's good to see you. The Uru is the spiritual leader of the Katai, and she's almost a surrogate mother to me. But don't tell her that, understand? Ishtar is my brother, and I left word that he should be emperor after my passing. He was very reluctant, but he couldn't deny me my last wish. I'd rather give the Hazim a kicking than hunt down demons, but I'm game if you want me along. I'm pretty good with daggers and dual-wielded blades.
I'm not saying no, but I'd like to talk to the others too.
Are you Shaikan?
Yes, Jared, I am. And I've been looking forward to meeting you, ever since the Soul Carrier told me about you.
You've been hoping to meet me, although you knew I was dead.
We might have met as spirits, but as luck would have it, I'm still alive, and so might you be, if you want to join me.
I'm a little confused. What's all this about?
When you set out with the Soul Carrier to find a new dragon for the Shaikan, you reached a place called the Citadel. That's where I'm headed right now, to find out more about a dangerous being that threatens not only the Shaikan, but all of Io.
And you want me to help you find this information? I'm sorry, but it was mainly Leah who did all the reading. The rest of us were busy fighting off demons and other horrors.
I could use your company, and your fighting and magic skills. And if you can give us a hint or two about the Citadel, then that might be of use too.
I'm good with light weapons and black magic, but I don't understand why you don't take Leah.
I don't know why Erion didn't summon her here, but there's no use starting a quarrel about this. Would you be willing to come with me?
I think so. Although I still don't understand. But you're a Shaikan. And if there's one thing I've learned on all my journeys with the Soul Carrier, it's that we look after each other.
Although you weren't born a Shaikan, you have the heart of one. I want to speak with the others first, but please, be patient.
Elder? You here?
Boar, what a pleasant surprise.
I was hoping Leah would have been summoned too, but obviously it was just Jared and me.
I'm looking forward to finally meeting Jared. The Soul Carrier has talked much about him and how you searched for the dragons.
I bet you sometimes wished you wouldn't have asked.
Indeed, I sometimes have.
But why have we been summoned? We've heard there was fighting going on, but didn't know where and what for.
Io is in grave danger, Boar. You remember my protege?
That little rascal with the bad dreams. He always hung out with a friend of his. What was her name?
Antara.
Antara, yes, that was it.
He's dead. And so is Antara.
Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. That must have been a shock to you.
They died, awakening one of the greatest threats to Io, a being called Zazut. I'm on my way to the Citadel of the Shapers, trying to find out more about it. And I'm searching for more companions for my party.
You know I'd love to come, if you want me. But that cursed place... It's there that we found the Shapers, and it's there that Mordecai betrayed us.
I know the story, although nobody likes to talk about it. Not even the Soul Carrier, let alone Shay.
The refuge didn't exactly welcome us with open arms. Only after the Soul Carrier merged his soul with Mudokim's were we able to actually take care of the Shapers. Leah, Jared and I headed for the Citadel. But it was already too late. Ridengard and Mordecai had fallen prey to the Shaper, were merely his puppets, so we never returned.
I'd like to talk to the others, but it might well be that your spirit days are over.
Come on, fight.
Only if I get the helmet, sword, and armor back from you.
Fight first, then trade junk you can have.
Then let's go! Here's your armor, your helmet, and your sword. At least I think they're yours.
Thank you.
Nothing more?
You want me to kiss you? Get lost.
So, will you take all of us with you?
Just you, Lena. Your elemental magic skill is just what I need.
So be it.
The Citadel!
You sound excited.
I've wanted to visit this place ever since the Soul Carrier told me about all the knowledge stored here.
Well, knowledge isn't what I remember from the last time I was here.
I spoke with the Shaper Conquerors too, Kane. And she told me that apart from 3 very strange undead, this place held many wonders. Strange. Nightsong said that the Norcane wanted to build a base here, as they had found something very interesting.
Then let's look for them. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something very interesting? She didn't tell you more?
No, And I didn't ask. You know your daughter. Yes. Good. Good. Look, a lever. I wonder what it will do. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. 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 Yes.
For Nor!
Stand down, Dracon!
A Dracon? How is that possible? Craig?
When darkness is deepest.
The Silver Weaver will guide your way.
Craig?
When Sorvina forged that abominable pact with the Shadows, a civil war broke out within the Norcane. As the one who carried the seal of the Norcane, I led my fellow Dracon against Sorvina's army of Archon and Sinistrim.
Yes, I remember.
I burdened my daughter with the seal, and she prevailed with the help of the Soul Carrier. But the Dracon caste was gone, rooted out by Sorvina's ruthless schemes.
No, not all Dracon were dead, my lord.
But I don't remember teaching you, and I taught all new Dracon, and yet you know our greeting.
I was born Sinistrim, my lord.
Sinistrim?
Yes. I was one of the best sword fighters still alive after the great battles of Shar. The Archon and Sinistrim only reluctantly succumbed to Nightsong's rule. Your daughter knew that. Even with the protection of the Shadow Warrior, she needed Norcane she could trust.
And so she set out to rebuild the Dracon caste. But how?
I really would like to hear about that, but I think we have more pressing matters at hand. Why did you attack us?
We thought you were the Nal Dramar.
What in Aeonir's name is the Nal Dramar?
This is ridiculous. It's an ancient legend among the Norcane.
When Nor still roamed the lands of Io to scatter the earth with silver, as pure as the moon itself, he one day came by a woman called Annie Hugh. She was a shaper, and her hair flowed like pure silver along her back. Nor was stricken with love for this shaper woman. It was to her that he showed the deepest secrets of moon silver crafting.
It is said that Annie Hugh wrote down all of those secrets, and that her notes would take the art of moon silver crafting to unknown heights.
But Annie Hugh was killed in a freak explosion, and her notes were lost. The legends differ in that respect. All that remained of her was a lock of her pure silver hair. It is said that Nor's rage knew no limits, and so, from the lock of her hair, he created a most hideous monster. Strong like 10 titans, and nearly invulnerable to physical attacks, because he was protected by moon silver armor wrought by Nor himself.
The Nal Dramar?
Yes, Shaikan, that is the Nal Dramar. Legend tells that it wreaked havoc in the city of the Shapers, until Nor finally withdrew his creature on behalf of his fellow guardians.
You were searching for Annie Hugh's notes. That's what you were looking for in these ruins.
Indeed. When we finally laid hands on the notes, buried deep within the library of the Shapers, the Sinistrim archaeologist immediately wanted to open it. I told her not to, as we first had to make sure we could take on the Nal Dramar.
Don't tell me. You thought that the Nal Dramar would rise again as soon as the notes were opened.
I don't like your tone, Demon Hunter. But yes, that's what I and many others believed.
What happened?
That Sinistrim. She called me a coward and said I wasn't worthy of protecting this expedition.
I see the bloodlust in your eyes. You killed her for that, didn't you?
I would have, and I still want to. But within seconds a great battle ensued, where everyone was fighting each other. Sinistrim against Dracon, Archon against Sinistrim, even Archon against Archon. We Dracon tried to prevent everyone from killing each other, but we were soon overpowered by the mob.
That's why you were imprisoned here?
Unfortunately, yes. But we are Dracon! We won't give up, even against all odds.
That's the spirit.
Shaikan!
I'd really like to know how Nightsong recreated the Drakon caste.
A formidable story, Shaikan. Nightsong knew she was the only remaining Drakon. Within our caste system, there are 3 ways to switch castes. First, a woman marries a man from another caste and thus becomes part of their caste too. Second, a member of the caste is defeated in a duel and lives, thus becoming a member of the winner's caste. And third, the High Archon, or the High Sinistrum, chooses you to become a member of their caste.
I suppose numbers 1 and 3 were out of the question.
Your guess is right, Shaikan.
So she chose the duel. Seems an extremely long way to refound the Drakon caste, and arduous too.
You underestimate our Empress, Shaikan.
I've long since learned not to underestimate Nightsong. So what did she do?
She challenged the champion of the Archons, Kaltamar, to a duel.
Kaltamar. Kaltamar? I think I've heard that name before. Isn't he one of the best swordsmen of your race?
Indeed he is. You are well informed.
What chance could she possibly have against Kaltamar? I know her to be a good fighter, but surely she's no match for him.
That's what Kaltamar thought too. So he offered her the choice of weapons.
That's honourable.
Nightsong chose the duel to be a singing duel.
A singing duel?
Kaltamar had no choice but to meet her in this battle, where he was sure to lose, as his tongue was hardly as flexible as his sword. The High Archon was furious and challenged the validity of the duel.
But Nightsong was prepared for that.
Of course, she could quote several ancient texts where there had been singing duels, with caste change afterwards. The Archon and Sinistrum leaders hated her for that, but the people loved her for her cunning and wisdom.
But she couldn't do it a second time.
Using the same ploy twice would be foolish. Kaltamar challenged other champions from the Archons and Sinistrum, and defeated them all in sword battle. One by one, the best swordsmen, the strongest knights, and the darkest sorceresses became Drakon, and we were once again a proud caste, equal to the Archon and Sinistrum.
Thank you, Drakon.
Shaikan!
Is there anything else you can tell me?
I could tell you something about our enemies. About some strange levers we found. Or of a way you could help us become stronger.
What levers are you talking about?
Within the city we found several levers. They seem to operate some gates which are otherwise hidden within the walls of this city.
This could come in handy for sneak attacks.
You're starting to get the picture. Shaikan!
During your time here, did you learn anything about a being called Zazut?
I'm sorry, Shaikan, but I've not really studied the books here, although they're extremely interesting.
And you didn't overhear the Sinistra or any other archaeologists talking about their findings?
Only bits and pieces here and there, Shaikan. I've heard them speak of talking books made of crystal. It sounded really amazing.
Thank you all the same, Drakon.
Shaikan!
What will you do now?
I will start sending troops against those Sinistrum idiots.
If we'd formed an alliance, we could be more effective.
No, Shaikan. An alliance is out of the question for us. But there's one thing you could do.
I'm all ears.
The Archons hate the Sinistrum almost as much as we do. Maybe you could convince their leaders into helping us destroy these fools before they destroy us.
Diplomatic mission, then. Wonderful.
I should warn you, there's one thing the Archon hate more than the Sinistrum.
And that would be?
The Drakon. Shaikan, I hope our campaign is...
Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Good, good, good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Go, then let's get started. You're going to be sorry. Be ready. Until we meet again.
Look out! There's a huge demon over there.
Get ready. He's wearing moon silver armor.
The Naldroma!
Yes. Yes. Over there. Over there. Over there. Yes. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. Yes. Good. Look, a lever. I wonder what it will do. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. 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 Good. Yes. 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 Good. Good. Yes. Good, good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Good.
For no!
Good. I'd
Shaikan!
You-
An alliance? What common interest would we have, Shaikan?
You want those notes, and I could use some good moon silver gear. I could help you get them.
Agreed. But
Couldn't Craig order you to form an alliance?
he might have, when he was still the leader of the Drakon. But now, he's just a...
Don't say anything that might make him or me angry.
Very well, Shaikan.
Shaikan!
During
Oh,
Thank-
Shaikan!
Is-
I could tell you something about...
What?
Shaikan!
What will
I will...
If-
N- I-
Yes. You're going to be sorry. Look, a lever. I wonder what it will do. We're leaving. Then let's get started. Yes. Yes.
The way is clear for the Dracon.
Look, a lever. I wonder what it will do.
No, help us. A dragon blood.
I'm always happy to find a friendly face in unfriendly circumstances, Sinistra.
I will have your tongue ripped out of your mouth and hung from the highest tower at Draglow.
For that, you'd first have to return there. Let's see, how might you get there? Oh dear, it's the city ship that brought you here and will bring you home again. I'm not sure my people will react well to such an offence.
Well, I think this is all a big misunderstanding. I welcome thee to our camp, Shaikan. What can the Sinistrim do to help you?
Do you know about the demons lurking in the centre of the city?
Demons? What demons?
The ones I just fought off before reaching your camp.
I doubt they'll be much of a threat if you were able to defeat them. Shaikan.
I'm searching for information. Is there anything you might be able to tell us about this place?
I am a well of information. Would you like to know something about our enemies? About some strange levers we found? Or about how you could help us become stronger?
What levers are you talking about?
Within this city we found several levers. They seemed to operate some gates which are otherwise hidden within the walls of this city.
This could come in handy.
Your star. Shaikan.
During your time here, did you learn anything about a being called Zazut?
Ah, yes. The warlord from the elemental sea.
The warlord from the elemental sea?
That's what the Shapers used to call him. His real name in the Shaper tongue is Zalutic Zutan, but they reduced it to Zazut. He must have been very powerful. They couldn't defeat him and his abominable creatures, so they asked their friend, the guardian god Ulam, for help.
I don't recall hearing of a guardian god called Ulam. Who is he?
You're just too barbarian to know, Dragonblood. Ulam was the guardian god of creation before he rebelled against his father, Aenir, and his fellow guardians, and became the one who drinks the blood of the world.
You mean?
Yes, Shaikan. Zarak once was called Ulam, and was peaceful and friendly with life. Whatever changed him, I don't know, but we're grateful for it.
Thank you, Sinistra. This has been surprisingly helpful.
Shaikan.
The question is rather, how may I help you?
I intend to eradicate the Archon camp. Then I will burn the Archon doormat and eat his intestines. Finally, I will take what's mine, I mean ours, and return to Charles triumphant. If you want to be of any more use than providing transportation for the new Empress of the Norcane, you might ask those two idiots who lead the other camps to join me in my triumph, or be swept away by the wrath of the Sinistrim.
A diplomatic mission, then. Very well, Sinistra.
The way is clear for the Sinistrim.
Greetings, Shaikan. We didn't expect transport so soon. How come you're here?
I'm here to find information about a danger that threatens the whole of Io. What's your purpose here?
I'm here on order of my Empress, to find information that will help the Norcane rise again to their old glory, Shaikan.
Do you know about the demons lurking in the center of the city?
Demons? What demons?
The ones I just fought off before reaching your camp.
How much of a threat could...
Shaikan?
During your time here, did you learn anything about a being called Zazut?
I'm not sure, Shaikan. Zazut is a shortening of a Shaper term, Zalutic Zutan, which means being of great power.
Being of great power. Interesting.
There was a fascinating book made of crystal, which, if you touched it, started to tell the story written inside. It told of two such beings of great power who were friendly with the Shapers and showed them many things in terms of magic and crafting.
I need to see that book. It might be of greater importance than you think.
Alas, Shaikan, a clumsy Sinistrim broke it. We could restore part of it, but we never learned what became of these two beings. We were sure they had some connection with Annie Hugh.
Thank you, Archon. This was very helpful.
Shaikan,
Is there any information you are willing to share with me?
I'm not willing to share much, but I could tell you something about our enemies. About some strange levers we found. Or about how you could help us become stronger.
Information about enemies is always useful.
Would you rather know something about the Sinistrim, the other Archons, or the Drakon?
Tell me about the Drakon. What should I know?
The Drakon were once our vanguard in any battle we would fight, but since they have been rebuilt as a caste, they're just the weaklings collected from the other castes. It's sad to see what has become of our proud race, and nowhere is it more visible than in this new Drakon caste. Would you rather know something about the Sinistrim, the other
Some information about the other Archons would be welcome.
Archon Lydiel is an ambitious traitor with no sense of culture and tradition. She tried to get the information from the scroll of Annie Hugh for her personal gain.
That's why Archons are now also fighting Archons.
She was my second in command. She will pay for her treachery.
I'd like to know something about the Sinistrim.
The Sinistrim aren't strong fighters. They're sorcerers, mages, necromancers. Their strength is deceit and treachery.
Interesting. I think I heard something like that before.
Any Norcane who's not Sinistrim will tell you so. Shaikan,
How do you intend to get there?
I intend to take my battle staff and beat the life out of that treacherous Lydiel.
You're that angry at her?
What would you do if your lieutenant stabbed you in the back? This must be dealt with without mercy.
So by killing the Archon Lyriel, you would just fulfill Nor's wishes?
No, I'm just fulfilling my thirst for vengeance. She doesn't deserve to be called Archon anymore. But I see you have some insight into our culture, so I'll let you do something for me.
And what would that be?
There are two other Norcane camps here in the Citadel. One led by the Sinistra Lachute, and the other by some fool calling himself a Drakon. Go and convince them to help me get my vengeance.
A diplomatic mission. Very well, Archon.
Shaikan, I hope.
Good, yes. Yes, yes. Good, good. Yes. Good. Yes, yes. Good. Good. Yes. 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 Good. 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 Yes. Good. Yes. 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 Forward. Good. Good. Yes.
The way is clear for Archon Dormat's army!
Good. Look, a lever. Good. I wonder what it will do. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. 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 Good. 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 Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. 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 Good. 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 Yes.
Shaikan, what brings you to this realm?
I'm here to find information about a danger that threatens the whole of Io. What brings you here?
I'm here to find information that will make the Norcane the leading race of all of Io, Shaikan.
Do you know about the demons lurking in the center of the city?
Demons?
The ones I just fought off before reaching.
I doubt they will pose a great threat if you were able to defeat them. Shaikan.
During your time here, did you learn anything about a being called Zazut?
Zazut, you say? Zazut. Zazut. I think I remember that name, but I can't place it.
He is a powerful being, threatening the whole of Io with forces of nameless demons.
I witnessed the playing of one of those crystal books. It mentioned a new threat to the Shapers. I think the name Zazut was in it. Is he a dragon? Because we found plenty of hints to the war between dragons and Shapers.
As interesting as this might be for my kind, there are more urgent matters at hand now. Did you see what kind of crystal book it was?
I only saw a clumsy Sinistrim let it fall to the ground, where parts of the book splintered away.
Thank you all the same, Archon.
Shaikan.
How do you intend to get there?
I intend to kill those Dracon cowards that have holed themselves up at the city gates.
It's a heavy accusation that you lay upon the Dracon.
They deserve it. If they hadn't demanded to wait with the opening of the scroll, I would have been able to seize the notes and... I've said too much.
But why would they wait? Weren't they as interested as you are in the notes?
Those cowards thought that the Naldromar was real, and not just an old wives' tale to scare little children. And a cowardly Dracon isn't worth the soil he stands upon. The Empress should never have revived their caste.
So, by killing the Dracon, you would just fulfill Nor's wishes?
I see you know something about our culture, Shaikan. I'm impressed. So I'll let you do something for me.
Yes? What would that be?
There are 2 other Norcane camps here in the Citadel. One led by the Sinistra Lashute, and the other by my former commander, the Archon Dormat. Go to them and convince them to help me in my noble quest to destroy the Dracon.
I have to
Shaikan.
Is there any information you are willing to share with me?
I'm not willing to share much. But would you rather know something about the Sinistrim?
I'd like to know something about the Sinistrim.
The Sinistrim aren't strong fighters.
Interesting.
Any Norcane who is not... Archon Dormat is a coward, just like the Dracon are. He fears this cursed legend and wants to play nice with the Empress.
That's why Archons are now also fighting Archons.
I was his second in command when the opportunity presented.
Tell me about...
The Dracon were once our... It's sad to see what has become of our proud...
What with the...
Now, Shaikan.
Then
We,
if there's no more Io, how could you dominate it, Archon?
the Archon, know about the Nameless and believe them to be far less of a threat than you claim.
Pride goes before a fall.
What was that?
You heard me, Archon. I see an alliance between us is out of the question.
Shaikan. Shaikan.
Yeah.
There are two other Nork.
Yes. 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 Good. 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 Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Get ready. Yes. Attack!
Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Today you will fall.
Good. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. 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 Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. You're going to be sorry. You're going to be sorry. Yes. Look, a lever. I wonder what it will do. Good.
The way is clear for Archon Lyriel's army.
Yes. Good. Forward.
Look out!
Over there.
There's a huge demon over there.
He's wearing moon silver armor.
The Naldromar.
Yes. Good. Yes. 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 Good. Look, a lever. I wonder what it will do. Yes.
Shaikan!
What will you do
I will start sending troops again.
if we'd formed an alliance?
No, Shaikan.
I'm all
The Arch...
dip and
The
good. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Shaikan.
It seems that some Norcane wish to lead more than others do.
Those Sinistrim traitors want to keep the information all to themselves.
So they don't want to share Annie Hughes' notes with you, Archons.
How?
I'm an elder of the Shaikan, Archon, and on speaking terms with your Empress. Of course I know such things.
The Sinistrim will hand over the information or they will die, right after those Dracon dogs.
How about using those dogs before killing them? They might come in handy in killing off the Sinistrim.
What you say bears some truth. I think I will do that. Let's kill some Sinistrim, Archon.
Yes.
Shaikan.
It seems some Norcane don't want to follow your orders, or those of your Empress.
Those Sinistrim traitors want to keep the information to themselves.
So they don't want to share Annie Hugh's notes with you Archons.
You are well informed, Shaikan. But, of course, you must be, given your involvement with the Empress. First, the traitor Lydiel will die. Then those idiots calling themselves Dracon. And finally, I will deal with Sinistra Lashute myself.
How about using those idiots before killing them? They might come in handy in dealing with the others.
What you say bears some truth. I
So be it. Yes. Spill the dragon blood! Kill them!
Over there. We're leaving. Attack!
Almost there! That's fine. All right.
Forward. We're leaving. We're leaving.
All right.
Good. I think I heard something rumble.
It sounded like those shortcut gates.
The demon shut the southern gate.
Yes. 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 Good. Good.
Shaikan!
Sinistra la Chute is no more.
That is great news, Shaikan. Did she have the notes?
No, I couldn't find them. But I heard someone mentioning her assistant being lost. Maybe she has them.
One of the Archons must have taken her. But which one to attack first?
Start with Archon Lyriel's camp to the northwest. She's the easier target.
Indeed. You speak like a true tactician. Let's kill some Archon! For Nor! I need your help again, Shaikan, to strengthen our abilities in battle. I know there are demons out there, and our smith is able to forge formidable armor and weapons out of their bones. If you could provide us with 20 of these bones, then we could become even stronger.
Good.
The way is clear for the Drakon.
Yes. Good. Good. Over there. Yes. How many more? Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. They're as good as dead.
Yes. So be it.
Shaikan!
I'm intrigued to see what the armor and weapons will look like when forged from these remains. Here are your 20 bones.
Thank you, Shaikan. Now we'll be even stronger. I hope our campaign is doing well against Archon Lyriel.
Of course.
Yes.
Shaikan,
It seems some Norcane don't,
those sinners.
so they don't want to share, and
You are well. First, the traitor Lydiel will die. Then,
I think Archon Lyriel would be an adequate gift.
Yes. Get ready.
This is no place for you, Shaikan. You will die if you venture any further.
Good.
The demon shut the western gate.
Good. Yes.
Shaikan, Archon Dormat then. Let's send him and the rest of his Archons to join.
All right, let's do it.
Shaikan, we haven't been able to summon a Titan to our aid. For this, we need the Book of Lornik.
You need a book to summon a Titan?
The book contains numerous incantations, but it's not the only item we need for this ritual.
What else do you need?
We need chalk to form a summoning circle, crystals to preserve the energy, and fresh blood as a gift to the Titan.
Right, I'll see what I can do.
Sorry, Shaikan, you misunderstood me. We need only the book. The other items we have here.
Just the book. I understand.
The way is clear for the Drakon.
Yes.
Shaikan!
Here you have your book, Drakon. I took it from the lifeless body of the Sinistrim leader.
Thank you, Shaikan. Now we'll be even stronger. I hope our campaign is doing well against Archon Dormat.
Of course. Watch out!
The demon shut the southern gate. The demon shut the eastern gate.
Shaikan!
This is it. You are the last cast standing.
The fight is over. May Nor guide the lost soul safely across.
We couldn't find the notes of Annie Hugh, though. They mysteriously disappeared along with Sinistra Lashute's assistant.
So they disappeared? Mysteriously, you say?
And I hope they will stay disappeared. They've already started a small civil war. What do you think would happen in Charles?
But we... You are wise, Shaikan. Let me now help you in your quest, after you help me in mine. You've seen a lot of the Citadel during this war, but you haven't seen half of its books. In the north of the city, there's a bridge leading to a small island. There you'll find an old portal, which can be activated by this journey crystal. It took us weeks to figure this out. Take it, Shaikan. Find the information you need, and let's hope you can save Io in time.
Thank you, Drakon. I will do my very best.
Shaikan!
This is it. Good. 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 Yes. This is the library of the Shapers. Thousands upon thousands of volumes of knowledge, magic lore, and craftsmanship.
Beings of great power.
How does it know where we want to start?
Shaper technology probably reads the mind of the one who touches it, so it knows what kind of information they want to access.
Shh! Dwelling among us, confided that they are beings of arch.
Beings of arch... what?
Arch enemy, maybe?
Arch fire.
So those beings of great power were beings of pure arch fire. So maybe that's the source of Zazut's power.
Let's hear some more.
I had to tell my friend Zazut that his companion had... He never stirred once while I told him what happened. He just stood up and left. Could see the sorrow and rage in his eyes. Doesn't he see my friend too?
Oh, this doesn't make sense. What did she have to tell Zazut?
It sounds like something dreadful happened.
Maybe his companion was killed.
How could a being of arch fire be killed?
Even gods can be killed. Remember Zerbo?
That was just an avatar. We met the real Zerbo and he's very much alive.
We don't know, but it definitely sounds like it. And this friend could very well be Annie Hugh.
Let's hear what the remains of the book can reveal to us.
Nameless demons at our doors. I'm sure it's him. He always had a...
The book's too damaged.
No, there's nothing more to be learned from it.
But we did learn something, didn't we?
Yes, Kane. Zazut is probably a being of arch fire, impossible to kill. That's probably why he was imprisoned in the first place. Although it sounds like his companion was killed in some accident. Maybe even the one that killed Annie Hugh.
He then left the Shaper, only to come back as a warlord, and leading the Nameless into battle against his former friends.
Don't forget Ullum, or Zarak now, who helped the Shapers against Zazut.
We should return to Erion with what we've learned. Maybe he can guide our next steps.
You don't understand.
What is to understand? You are trying to kill her!
No, I'm not. You know what she's like.
Do not meddle with me, brother. It was your idea to imprison her.
She wanted to take over. I couldn't let that happen.
You do not know that.
I do. He gave me the power of knowledge, just like he gave you the power of creation, Ullum.
Do not call me that, brother. I am no longer Ullum, and I cannot see why you wish to offer the friendly hand now.
Yes, you are. You retained your creative ability even though you created abominations.
Do not call my orcs abominations!
I didn't mean the orcs, and you know that. And neither did I mean the Norcane that you made for poor Nor.
Oh, will you please tell me why you brought me up here? You are interrupting my meditations on how to take over the world when you're imprisoned.
Just wait a second.
Erion, we've come from the Citadel with strange findings.
Please do not tell me I was waiting for mortals. Dragon blood, too. Ah, the stench is awful.
And who are you?
He's the harbinger of doom. He's the drinker of the world's blood. He is Zarak.
You forget that I'm your creator, Norcane. But I remember you now. You were one of the first I created for my little brother.
I follow the path of knowledge now, not of battle.
Oh, you Dracon with your honor code nonsense. You are spoiling the fun!
If you are Zarak...
If I am Zarak? Who do you think you are, mortal? You are not talking to some cursed...
Calm down, brother.
So, Zarak, maybe you can help us.
And why would I do that? I'm the bad guy here, remember?
Because you already fought Zazut and defeated him.
I should do your work. Sorry, Shaikan. I'm not in the mood.
So you found out about our first battle with Zazut. Very good, Shaikan.
We also found out Zazut is probably a being of pure archfire and was somehow with the Shapers until an accident killed his companion. But how can a being of archfire be killed?
The Circle was killed, as were the Shapers.
Yes, but while their mortal form was protected by Archfire, they weren't made of it.
You didn't tell them? You really didn't tell them?
I wasn't allowed.
Oh, now it is starting to make sense, brother. You are a sly fox, but I give you credit for your wit. Shaikan, maybe I can really do something for you, but I'm not as charitable as my dear brother here. You will have to do something for me first.
And what would that be?
From here, I can finally hear the calls of my people again. One call in particular has roused me, telling me they are under attack.
From the Nameless?
No, Shaikan, from you! One of your warlords is attacking my people. No wonder some people say the word Shaikan is synonymous for traitor!
I will go at once. No one is allowed to attack allied worlds without the consent of the Council. I will stop this atrocity.
Do that, Shaikan. But our opponent has some aces up her sleeve. I will be watching you, and maybe even give you a hint or two when you're there. I haven't had this much fun since the God Wall.
You know our opponent?
And you know her too. Have fun.
Her? Why couldn't he explain?
He seemed to know a lot.
He is a god.
An imprisoned god.
But one who can cause us lots of trouble nonetheless.
I wonder why Erion brought him into the equation.
Me too. It seems out of character. But I've learned one thing so far. Nothing's without meaning. He has his reasons. But we'll have to find out for ourselves. Again.
You see that hole in the mountain?
That's definitely a cave entrance.
We should investigate.
Go! How many more?
I was right. This cave is actually a way into the mountain.
Yes. Good.
Who goes there?
Lower your weapons, Hunter. I'm a friend. What are you doing here?
My leg can't carry me through those caves to the east and the west. It is terrible because I can't complete my hunt. You look strong enough. Will you lend me a hand?
Tell me what to do.
Thank you, traveller. Bring me 6 wolf claws. So you completed the hunt? You have the claws?
Yes. Here they are.
Thank you, Hunter. I want to give something to you in return. Please, take this necklace. Stop there!
Orcs!
What did you expect his people to be? Frogs?
I am of the Shaikan Council of Elders, and come in peace.
Oof, oof. Shaikan, surrender your weapons.
Over my dead body.
Kane, we're not here to fight them. We'll come with you, but keep our weapons.
I said...
Do you really think it wise to fight us?
Come with us. Shaikan that do not fight? Who are you?
We are here on an important mission, O Shaman. We request your help.
Why would I help blood traitors?
Because we could easily chop your head off.
Kane! I apologize for my friend. I'm here as an emissary of your god, the great Zarak.
Why should Zarak choose one of your kind as emissary?
As I said, we're on an important mission. A mission that could determine the fate of all EO.
Your words sound truthful, but they are still the words of a Shaikan, and cannot be trusted.
Then test me.
You don't know what you are asking for, Shaikan. Your trial would be the trial of Gorkhan.
Tell me what I have to do.
Your determination honors you, Shaikan. Very well. Bring me the claw and cheekbone and the pelt of a bear, so that I can form the mask of Gorkhan.
That's it? Just bring these materials to you?
At the statue of Gorkhan, you will put on the mask, and this will summon Udrash, the Great Bear. If you kill him, I will consider your words to be truthful. If not...
I'll be back soon. Forward. Yes. Go! The one's over there. Forward. Yes. We're leaving. The one's over there. Good. We're leaving. We're leaving. Forward. Watch out! We're leaving. How many more? Go get them! Yes. Get ready. Watch out! going to be sorry. They're as good as dead. Forward. Go! The one's over there. The one's over there. Yes, good, good, good. Forward. Go! Watch out! Watch out! Yes. Good. Over there. Go get them! Good. Forward. Watch out! They're as good as dead. They're as good as dead. Good. Good. Yes. Good.
Back off!
Good.
You ain't going nowhere. Kura has to decide your fate first.
Forward. Attack!
Back off! You ain't going nowhere. Kura has to decide your fate first.
Go get them!
Back off! You ain't going nowhere. Kura has to decide your fate first.
Yes. Watch out! Get ready.
Back off! You ain't going nowhere. Kura has to decide your fate
Yes.
first.
Get ready.
How many more?
The ones over there.
The ones over there. You're going to be sorry. Watch out! How many more? ready. Watch out!
You have all the ingredients? Excellent. Just give them to me.
Here you are.
With these I will prepare the mask. You will have to wear it, otherwise Udrash will not appear. Without the mask you stand no chance against him, so wear it at all times if you value your life.
Thank you for warning me.
Maybe you are an emissary of my god after all. The mask will be ready the next time we meet. Here, take the mask. It will summon Udrash to you, although this only works at the statue of Gorkan. The magic of this mask is tied to the statue, so Udrash will only be vulnerable there.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. Good. Watch out! Yes, good.
That is no ordinary beast. It's driven by cold and darkness.
Get ready.
are indeed sent by him. The drinker of the world's blood has protected you from Udrash's wrath. You completed the trial. I'm impressed. I only wonder why he chose a Shaikan for this. I've sent a messenger to Boral, our chieftain. You should talk to him too. Your arrival has given us hope again. After recent events, Boral needs you more than anyone.
Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. As you please. Good. 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 Yes. Good. 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 Yes. 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 Good. Yes. Good. Good. Good.
Well fought, stranger.
I wish we could have saved more of your men.
Maybe you will. You are the emissary?
So Kor already informed you? Yes. I was sent here by Zarak himself.
Finally, our prayers are answered. We've been faithful for so long, protected it so long. But we are few. We are crushed between those blue demons and the Shaikan.
Blue demons? The Nameless are here too. Typical that he didn't mention that. Yet again, I hear that Shaikan are attacking you. I know that we didn't intend to harm you.
The Blades who just attacked along with the mercenaries. I think I know who is behind this.
Her? Oh no.
The leader of those Shaikan is...
Yasha Ashir.
You are indeed wise, Shaikan. Her soldiers attacked us several weeks ago. They came out of nowhere. Since then, attack after attack beat upon our walls. We held out valiantly.
But with the Blades, she has unlimited reinforcements at her command.
My son, Ragul, He tried an excursion, but he and his men were slaughtered. There is nothing more I can do. I am too old to lead my people into battle. Zarak heard us in our darkest hour and sent a new leader.
I will lead your people, but only temporarily.
Emissary, this is difficult for me. But could you do me a personal favor?
What do you want, Boral?
Ragul, he believed in Zarak's guidance. He believed Zarak when he told him to do the excursion. If you could revive him, somehow.
It is too late for the dragon blood to revive him. But maybe I could give him my blood and try to revive him at an altar of life. Pray to your god that it works. It has never been tried before.
Thank you, Emissary. Let me tell you about these lands. The high mountains give us protection from all sides, except west. That's the direction that Shaikan woman and her army attacks us from. These attacks are getting more and more ferocious. Just north from here is the Dragon Cliff, a monument of the greatness of our race and the ancestor of our settlement, Kulrath. If you go further north, you'll find areas rich in silver and stone. Beyond that, a little to the west and just at the foot of a large grey mountain, lies a field of Lenya.
There are some footprints here, heading to the east. No mistake, mercenary boots. Just a handful of soldiers and workers. They're going for the silver fields. Nothing else there. The mountains are impassable. Here they are.
Ragul shouldn't be left there lying in the dust.
Get ready.
Next time, don't think you can hide from us.
Ragul shouldn't be left there lying in the dust. A massacre.
Ragul didn't give his life easily.
We need an altar of life to resurrect Ragul. Watch out!
We need an altar of life to resurrect Ragul.
Yes. We're leaving. Let's get started.
We need an altar of life to resurrect Ragul.
Let's get started.
Move, you maggots.
We need an altar of life to resurrect Ragul. We need an altar of life to resurrect Ragul.
Get ready, get ready, yes. Over there. Get ready.
Already on my way! Already on my way!
We need an altar of life to resurrect Ragul.
Good.
Elder, it worked. Ragul has been resurrected at the altar. You probably want to talk to him.
Good. Over there. We're leaving. Good. We're leaving.
Elder, it worked. Ragul has been resurrected at the altar. You probably want to talk to him.
Good. Good.
I was having a strange dream about...
Yes.
I was having a strange dream about my soul being intertwined with Zarak. I don't know how you did it, but I thank you.
You got my blood, Ragul. It gives you strength and health. You are a Shaikan now.
A Shaikan? Me? Why did you do this to me? I am honor-bound to follow you now, but I wish you had never done that.
Don't let your hate for what my race did get the better of you.
They slaughtered me! Played with my half-dead body until I had bled out!
I'm sorry, Ragul. I truly am.
I think I understand that now, Shaikan. This is all so strange. A Shaikan being emissary to Zarak. Me becoming a Shaikan. Let us be off. Let us be off. Good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So be it. I'm listening. The Blue Demons are gathering forces in the north, emissary.
Not now.
If push comes to shove,
They are too strong. We're too weak to meet them, and so are the Shaikan. They need to be warned. The Nameless are to their rear, and Yasha was never one to bother with scouts.
But to get to their camp, we need to get through their defense lines.
Maybe not. Yasha prefers to stay away from the common troops. She's based herself a little southwest of the Shaikan camp.
Then let's pay her a visit.
I think it'll be best.
Yes. And tell the orcs to stop their attacks against the Shaikan while we're away. I don't want this to go awry. I should go to Yasha alone. Anyone else may bring unwanted attention. Don't attack the Shaikan while I'm away.
Yes, yes. 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 Good.
Stop!
Is that you, Fenton? Let me pass. I want a word with Yasha.
I'm sorry, Elder. I can let you in, but not the others.
Then I'll go in alone.
My apologies, but I have to make sure.
An elder! Of all places in Io, an elder has to show up here. What are you up to? Want me to save the world again?
I came to offer a truce, Yasha. There's a huge army of Nameless gathering in the north.
You mean you double your chances? My army is strong, and the Nameless, like all predators, will prey on the weak. But maybe you want to take over, want to exert your power.
I will do no such thing.
Then how do you want to assume command? Is your blood still strong enough for a duel with me? Just you and me. No one must interfere, and you can't run away. If you beat me, I will announce openly that you will take command.
You leave me no choice.
Does that mean you're ready to face me?
Yes, I am.
Prepare yourself. You beat me. You really beat me.
Maybe we can talk now.
I told you I'd hand over command to you, so that's what I'll do.
Yasha, what are you up to here?
Not now, Elder. Your soldiers have to learn about the change in command.
Yasha?
Soldiers of the Shaikan, one of the Council of Elders has joined us here and will take command of our troops. A cheer for the Shaikan!
For the Shaikan!
Now, Fenton, the scroll.
By the gorges of Barga Gore, Yasha!
They're gone.
Can anybody tell me why Shaikan go marauding in this orc territory?
She claimed Myrnos had sent her on this expedition, and that it was of vital importance to the Shaikan survival.
Sounds like her.
What else did she claim?
That this statue of a dragon was once a real dragon.
I'm starting to get the picture. This is why he wanted me here.
Yasha also claimed that she found a scroll in the archives of her father, and that its contents could depetrify and reanimate this dragon.
And you believed her? Even though Hokan Ashir was a necromancer?
He also was one of the Circle. If anybody knows that kind of magic, then it was him.
This scroll has to be retrieved. We can't let Yasha get away with this. If she gets to the dragon and makes him her slave, it will be hard to stop her. Cord, you will be my lieutenant here. Make sure your fortifications are strong, for the Nameless are coming, and we'll have to stop them.
Stop!
Is that you?
I'm sorry, Elder.
And if you beat me, I will announce you. Does that mean you're ready?
Yes.
Prep. You beat me.
Greetings.
Cord, what's the situation?
I'm not happy with my new role, Elder. You should lead us directly, not through me as your lieutenant.
We're doing fine, I'm sure. What can you tell me about these lands?
Not much. Yasha kept almost all intelligence to herself, and most of the scouts have been killed, Either by orcs or by the Nameless.
That's too bad. Tell some of the Blade Masters to report as scouts. We need more information about our enemies.
One thing we do have, which astounded me a lot. The Nameless seem to have a human prisoner with them.
A human prisoner? Why would they take prisoners at all? And then even carry them around? I will check this out. Meanwhile, let's fortify our position and get those scouts organized.
My honor, Elder.
As you command.
Good. Yes. Good. Good. Good.
Oi! Ugly!
What do you want?
We want the one you call Sariel.
Why would you want her?
If you hand her over, we will promise you a quick death.
If you don't get out of my sight, I promise you an even quicker one.
Our business isn't with you, Hunter.
What makes you think I could in any way accept your offer?
My master said this is what you call diplomacy.
Tell your master he has a lot to learn about diplomacy, and that he won't get Sariel, even if she was here.
Yeah, ugly. She's at the safest place on Io. A place where you get a kicking the moment you show your face.
Kane, stop it.
She's in Westguard.
Your feelings for her are strong, Hunter. You tried to save her once already. Your leader did well to hide her location from me, but now you have betrayed it. Your failure is complete. Diplomacy is interesting, Shaikan. I will try it out again in Westguard.
You miserable little...
mistake. God, so be it.
Good.